this is going to be our last class on this. So what I thought we'd do, evening Michelle, what I thought we'd do is we've got to start off by finishing off our middle page, which is this one with the hearts that kind of float about a bit. And then what I thought we'd do is just maybe go through and look at some decorating if we've got time, which I'm sure we will have. Hi, Anne. And of course, I did say that what I would do is when I've completed this, and I'm sure Charmaine will say okay, she says, I shall be, I'm going to pop a thread up in the group, and anybody who wants to comment on the thread, what we'll do is we'll have a giveaway and you can win my book and put your own photos in it, the one that I'm making now. So I will try and make take extra special care of it. Hi Michelle, hi Ali, hi Polo, hi Karen. Oh, good luck Charmaine. Don't play the drinking game, that's all I'm going to say. Hi Caroline. Hi Anne, I don't know if I said hello to Anne.
I think you might have, but you know.
Oh well, I'll say it again. Evening Anne.
Hello.
So that's what I'm thinking we're going to do. Right, so let's get started. Right, this middle page, I've done it slightly differently in my new one. I've made a little bit sort of wider just so that we can fit it in a bit better. But what we're going to do is we're going to make another template and we're going to make our hearts out of plain cardstock. So what I'll do first of all, I think, is if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, get rid of that.
It's not pushed.
It's not, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make the template in exactly the same size as what I've got before. So I'm going to measure it and I'm going to show you how I have drawn it. So if you want to grab a pencil that's kind of vaguely got an end on it, and I'm just going to measure how wide my template is. So that's 5.5 to there. Right, let me just get this up a bit so that you can see how I'm doing it. Okay, so that to that is 5.5 inches. Oh, I've frozen. Have I frozen with you?
No, you're moving and grooving.
I'm way behind.
Charmaine has said I can put a link to your shop and class.
Oh, thank you very much. We've got a class on Sunday, actually, if anybody wants to join in. Totally free, always are. Well, we're going to be making a little star book. Book, not Starbuck, star book. So if anybody wants to come and join in, they will be most welcome. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure 5.5 inches because that is the width of my heart. Not my real heart. That's boundless, isn't it, dear?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what? The traces are here.
Yes.
Oh, heck. Okay. So, right, so that's 5.5 inches. That's the width of that. Now, from top to bottom, I would say it's about 7.5 inches. Oh, I've lost one of my hearts. So let me stick that one for a minute. Right, so say 7.5 inches. So I'm just going to mark that down there. So that's 5.5 inches and that's 7.5 inches. Now, just to make it nice and easy to draw, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that the highest point of my heart comes at about 2.25 inches. So I'm just going to mark that up there, okay? So that's 2.25 inches in from that side. Then that, I would say about 3 inches down. So what I've got here is I've got some marks. So I've got a mark there. Hello. I've got a mark there, and I know that obviously there's a mark down here. And what I'm going to do is join those up so that I can make the heart there. Now that's not very far down, that heart. I would say that was about 1 inch maybe. So I've got these 4 marks. So there's a mark there, a mark there, a mark there, and a mark there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to join those up so that I make my heart shape. So I'm just going to draw it quickly first, because I can always tidy it up afterwards.
Sunday's class is in paper scissors, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So what I've got is that heart shape there, but that's obviously not a really, really good heart shape, because I want it to be more rounded. So I'm just going to draw that until I get the shape that I want. I don't know how much of this, I don't know if I've lost it off screen, I've lost my... But I just want to make sure that it's as rounded as possible.
Like me.
Like you, well, like me too. Okay, so I'm just going to draw that until I'm kind of happy with the shape. Okay? Still a bit. Okay, so I'm going to grab a pair of scissors. And I'm going to cut that shape out. Okay, so that's my heart shape. Well, it's half of a heart shape, shall we say. So now what I need to do is choose the colours that I'm going to make my big heart out of. And on the original one, I use yellow, pink, that sort of tealy green and grey. But I'm just going to see what I've actually got left, because that's a completely different story. So what have we got? We've got the grey. I'm not going to use black. I will use one of these pinks, I think probably the lighter one. What else have I got? Got some red. If that fits, it might not, I'll have to have a look. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fold these in half, these pieces, but I'm just going to make sure that they're actually wide enough for me to fit my template on. So you see that, I folded that in half, and I know that that's wide enough that I can cut around my template and it will fit, okay? So I'm just going to do the same with this one and just see if I've got enough card first. See, that one I haven't. So I'm going to use that on one of the inside hearts. So I'll put that to one side. That will fit. That will fit. And now I need one other colour. Let's go with this dark pink. And that will fit. So I'm just going to take my bone folder and I'm just going to make sure that I've got a really good crease. Oh, probably helps if I do it down the crease bit. Okay. Oh, I've lost you all again. Hold on. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my template, this is the half.
Alison says, have you got the book with plain card in your shop?
Are you talking about the star book, Alison, for Sunday? This one. The Rainbow Star book. Right, so I've got my fold and I'm going to put my template on that fold. That's really important. And now what I'm going to do just take my glasses off, is I'm just going to cut around that template. Probably not the best scissors to use. I could probably do something a bit bigger. But never mind, I've started now.
Another one you just took paper out of.
Ah, no, no, we haven't got this in the shop, I'm afraid. It's the Doodlebug Love Notes papers. I think you can still get them if you do a Google search or something. But I haven't got any, I'm afraid. And the playing card stock that I'm using is out of the solids pack that you can get to go with the Love Notes paper. Okay, right, so now what I've got is my rather bizarrely shaped heart, but that's the heart that's going to fit in my book. So now what I want to do is cut another 3 of these, and I'm going to do it in exactly the same way. So I've got my, let's see if I can find some bigger scissors. I've had to tidy up, so finding anything is going to be nigh on impossible. Right. So I'm lining up my template against the fold again, and I'm just going to cut around that template. So I'm getting pretty much the same shape and size for all 4 of my hearts.
Tracy said looks like a pair of buttocks.
It does in pink or something else. Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? Well, there you go. If you want to do one that's a little bit racy.
Do you still have the Florence card, Sue?
I do have the Florence card, yes. That's nice, that is. That's also textured. This is textured and the Florence card is textured.
Is that the Bella Boulevard?
No. It's, I don't know, do a search on Florence. Okay, so now the grey. Remember to put your template up against the fold. Do as I say, don't do as I do.
Rizwana says hello, hello.
Oh, hi Rizwana. Oh, I've got some great news for you. Rizwana made the most gorgeous little accordion folder book not very long ago and showed it to us, and we all loved it, and she's going to be doing a tutorial on it for National Craft Month, which it is this month. So I reckon we could put it in here as well, don't you, Rizwana? I think that would be nice because it's such a nice little book.
Karen says hi. Karen Smith.
Hi, Karen.
Is it the
Sorry, I haven't got my glasses on. Can't see a darn thing at the moment.
Nothing Creative?
Yes.
Yes, you have got that in the shop.
Right.
So yes.
It is actually very similar. Ow. I know you can't see this, but I've had a right tidy up of the craft room, haven't I? You can almost see the floor.
Yes.
Okay, so that's our 4 hearts all nicely cut out. Now, I want to do the middle bit. So I've done 2, if you can see these, I've done 2 hearts, which is slightly smaller, that go into those 2 middle bits there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose 2 pieces of card in nice contrasting colours. And we're going to cut out templates for that as well. However, what we need to do is draw our template first. And to do that, I'm actually going to use the one that I've already got. And I'm literally just going to eyeball about 1 inch. And just draw. round like that. Okay? I could have done that with a what? Could I? I probably could have. So now I'm just going to cut that out. And I'm going to cut that out of 2 other pieces of card. And don't forget to keep these offcuts of card that we've got here, because that's what you can make those little heart bookmarky things from. You know, like this one that fell off earlier, this one, if you remember, that we made a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to pop these bits together. So you have to decide which order you want them to go in. So you've got 4 hearts. I'm just going to fold these the other way because it's textured card, this, and I want the texture to be, you know, on the bit that we see. So I'm just going to fold them.
Carry cutters on a scan.
Oh, that's a very good idea.
Yes.
And we're going to decide which way we want. I think I'm going to have them in what's it into colours? In
they said I should clean a craft room, and I said I'm not allowed.
No, I'd never find anything.
Well, tell them what I have cleaned up.
Oh, he has. Yeah, it was bin day for us today. So he very kindly emptied my bin for me and took the bin down and put it in the bin, and the bin men have been and gone, and this is what I use for a bin, and it's great. Except it hasn't got a bottom now because he managed to throw that away. Right, so we've got these all folded up into half. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to attach them together. So I'm literally just going to glue them like this. Okay? So here's my back one. This is the one that's going to go on the back. I've got your lovely new glue that you got me, dear. I'm just going to pop some glue on that. And I'm going to just stick that heart fold to fold like that. So this is my folded bit.
Melanie calls it your wobbly bottom bin now.
It is a wobbly bottom bin. It's very much like me, in fact. Okay, and God, honestly, the abuse. I'm sure we've got a policy about abuse in the workplace. But please do some more later. Anyway, right, so gonna add on the next one. And now the last one. Now, before you ask me what we're doing next week...
So she says, naughty, naughty Mark, no Haribos for you.
Oh, he's already eaten them. Yeah. Oh, I promised I wouldn't say. Oh. No, he ate them with my blessing. He ate the strawberries with my blessing.
Yeah, I'll just put that from him, huh?
Have you? Oh, yes. Yeah. He did ask for my consent before he ate the strawberries.
And you had the chocolate buttons.
And I had the chocolate buttons, yeah. So it was all good. It was all fair.
Yes, all fair in love.
Right, so what I've done now is I've added my 4 hearts together, okay? So it's become basically 4 pages like that, okay? Easy. Now, it's up to you what you do with these hearts. One of the things that I did, just because I felt like I wanted more definition, was I actually drew around the outside. So you might want to do that. But equally here, you can see that I've added on these little hearts inside. Now, how much you want to attach them is up to you. You can attach them fully, so it's just a nice sort of pretty attachment, or you can attach them so that they flap and flip and whatever. It's entirely up to you.
Alison asked, what size are the hearts? I was thinking dies.
Yeah, dies would work really well. I used punches, just some sort of like nesting heart punches I've got. Unless you're talking about the big one.
Ellie's asking what we're doing next week.
Yeah, well, oh yeah, you asked me for an A4 book, and it will be. I just haven't, I'd like to say I haven't finished it, but the truth is I haven't even started it yet. But I will.
Coming to a craft group near you soon.
So yeah, we'll get round to that, but it's not that I've forgotten, because I haven't. I
Yes,
just haven't done it.
She wants to know.
You what, sorry?
The big one, she wants to know the size of.
Right, I drew a template. And it was 5.5 by 7.5 essentially. But I can't remember all the other measurements. You'll have to go back and watch it again so that you can see all the measurements that I did, because there was logic to it in the way that I drew my template. I can't remember what it was. Right, so now this is going to go in the very middle of my book here, like this. So that when...
I think they're playing the drinking game.
I'm not sure they are. So that when that opens up, then these will open up as well, and it'll all be very nice and pretty. So if you want to draw your lines on, I would advise you to do that before you stick it in the book. So seeing as I'm giving this book away, I need to know, do you want me to draw lines on it or not? Oh, I've lost you again. Oh, what have I missed? Are you drinking? Yes, there's been no words for you to drink to.
You did say flat.
Mel, tell him to stop about the vectors. Right. So yes, you want lines,
Focus,
okay.
dear, focus.
I'm trying to focus, but Mel keeps popping up.
I know. What's the change for me?
Not helpful. Really not helpful. Where's my black pen? Here it is. Right.
Are they kinky lines?
No!
Mel asked, don't they?
Oh, no. No, they're not at all kinky. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take my pen and I'm just going to draw. She says, oh God, I can't see what I'm doing. This is a nice thing about doing things freehand, is that when I'm drawing, I draw twice. So it doesn't look like it was a complete and utter mistake.
It was all deliberate.
It was all deliberate. So I've drawn once, but I'm going to do a second line now because then it doesn't look like I've made any mistakes. That is my top tip for today. I like the noise this is making. It sounds like white noise. Okay, right, so I've just drawn around that. Now, one thing that we won't get around to doing tonight, I don't think, but I'll just show you, is where I've made my photo mats here. I think these are 3 by 2 inches photos. I've not stuck them down completely so that you can pop little bits in behind. So just a little tip for you there with photo mats. And that one, I've just put some of those nice bits in. You can find something that'll go there, and I've just kind of put the photo mats in so that they'll pull out, or some tags that'll pull out just for a little bit of added interest. Okay,
So Maya says she's going to boot everyone, so there's only her left to win it.
that's fair enough.
So she said you're outlining your buttocks beautifully.
I haven't got round to that one yet. Now you can all definitely see that I'm cack-handed.
Khaki.
Oh. Also, I can't see with my glasses on and I can't see with them off.
You've got the wrong ones on then.
Oh no, so I went to have my jab this afternoon and the lovely, lovely nurse that gave it to me, I couldn't see because I had my mask on. So my glasses steamed up. And she turned away from me when she was talking to me and asking me these questions. Now, the problem is that I don't think many of you will know is that I'm actually deaf in one ear. That's why I shout a lot.
Hey.
Thank you, dear. So if somebody isn't looking directly at me, quite often I haven't got a clue what they're saying because I do a lot of lip reading. And she's asking me all these really important questions and I'm like, I can't understand what you're saying to me. So I just nodded. But the best question they asked me, which actually had me in hysterics, was, are you pregnant or planning to become so in 2 months? And I thought, have you looked at my birth date? Right, now on to the buttocks. Or, as, what's his name would say, what's his name?
I don't know.
Tom Hanks bloke.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
Buttocks.
The buttocks. Love that film. What are you laughing at now? What have I
I'm
missed?
thinking of new words or phrases for the drinking game.
Oh gosh.
One of them's going to be yes dear. When you say yes dear to me.
Oh, it's usually you saying it to me.
Oh, yes dear.
Yes, dear.
Or when you go off topic.
I'm always on topic. Look, if I go silent, you guys think that, you know, the thing's broken. And I have so many completely awful, useless anecdotes to tell you. Right, okay. Right, so that's my little things done. So now I've got to attach this to the book. So here's how I'm going to do it. Don't do yours until I've done mine because I can't remember how I did it. So I think I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on either side like that. And I'm going to put this in the middle of my book where I want it to go. Let's just make sure it's in the right place.
Or when you say melt, or when you forget something, or when you mention that I'm an engineer.
Oh, when I mention that you're an engineer. Well, you know, credit where it's due. Right, there we go. That should open up relatively easily. I might just put that down a bit, actually. That was brilliant, that Dilbert thing.
Yeah, the Dilbert video.
The Dilbert video about engineers. Right, there we go. So that's that pop-up hearty bit. So now all you've got to do is just go in and add in your photo mats, etc, etc. So as far as we're concerned, this book now is complete in terms of, you know, all of the faffy bits. What you've got to do is go in, or actually now I've got to do, because I stupidly said I'm going to give this away, is I've got to go in and add photo mats and such like, you know, all the way through. Okay, so that will make better sense. So we're done now apart from the decorating. So it's up to you. I can do a bit of decorating now, or we can call it a day.
It's only 8 o'clock.
Oh, in that case we'll carry on for a bit. I'm going to do the front.
Good. You like it now?
I'm just going to copy. It's not often that I completely... Hang on, just let me just get rid of Mel. Right, it's not often that I do two things the same. But I like this the way it is, so I don't really want to change it. So I'm going to show you how I've done my front. So let me find some of my stuff.
Full frontal, please. Fancy
About to have a panic then, I couldn't find the letters. L O E. I've lost my V. Oh no. We've only got low. We can't have love. Where is it?
Where is it?
Seriously, I've lost my V.
Where is it? Can I spell it with a heart instead?
I might have to.
L-O-H-E.
I've lost the...
It's a bit of a V shape, isn't it?
Where is it? It must be in here somewhere.
It's not something else I think, is it?
Probably. Oh, where's my V? Ah, there's my V. I've lost you all again. Right. So, I'm going to put that... What?
Alice says that got lost a long time ago, Cal.
What?
Your V.
I don't know what you're suggesting. Okay, so that goes in there, and then I raised that up a little bit. So I'm going to glue those down. I might have to stand up and do this, actually, because I can't see what I'm doing. Right, let's just try and get that lined up. So when I want to line something up, let's see if I can get it in shot. I'm going to use the lines on my mat, because I want it to be straight. And then I'm going to use my ruler to line up with my mat. Does that look straight? Straight enough? Can't see. V. O. L. Right, there we go. That's straight enough. So what I'm going to do with this is I want to raise it up a little bit. So you can use your foam pads for that, but I don't like foam pads because I get them stuck all over my scissors, and then Mark has to clean them off for me because I am totally inept, aren't I, dear?
That's a trick question.
It's not a trick question.
I'm not
Oh. So what I'm going to do now is I've got some bits of chipboard because, you know, books. And I'm just going to cut out some little bits just to pop on the back there. I'll cut myself some little squares. I'm going to just pop a little bit of glue on my chipboard. And now I'm just going to attach that. Oh, this is the joys of not having nails. Sorry, I know this is out of shot now, but I need to see what I'm doing. There we go. And what I'm going to do now is just attach my little sayings down here. Now, what I've lost in my tidying up are some stickers. I had some little tiny stickers that were part of this set. So I've added in some little dots around here, some like enamel dots, and I have absolutely no idea where they are, but I will find them.
Charmaine says, shall she PM you her address now?
What? Yeah, we'll just cut out the middleman. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, and we have a random winner.
Yeah, so I don't know where it is. I'll find that. And I'll put some little enamel dots on. Okay, so that's the front. It's so simple. But I'd just like to have a little bit of what's the word I want? Dimension on the front of my book. So that's why I've just kept it really simple, just with a few key pieces that I liked. And then I've just added, you know, bits on. Now, this page is fine. But in all honesty, it could do with a little bit of something else. So let's see what I did there. On this one, I've added a sticker across there, which was this one. Oh. Hang on a minute. Oh God. Somebody who's left-handed. I can't use scissors left-handed. Is that straight? Nope. I love, love, love word stickers. I'm just going to add those in there. And then down here, what have I got? I've got a "You Make My Heart Smile." You make my heart smile. Yeah, got that. I'm going to be here all day trying to find the right bits. Not that it matters particularly.
We don't want any tea or sleep.
No, it's boring. Oh, I've just lost a bit on the floor. Right. Is that a sticker? No.
Charmaine says good night.
Good night, lovely. Thank you for popping by. It's very much appreciated.
She says good luck to whoever wins. I don't know how we can do that.
Oh, I've no idea where these bits are. It's going to be slightly different. I don't think anybody's going to mind, are they? No, I've eaten them all. Sorry. Somehow I've managed to turn the in private browsing on my... I don't know how the heck I've done that.
What you been up to, dear?
Oh no, nothing. I mean, just...
No, of course not.
Oh, that's the wrong glue. So this one I want a little bit higher, so I'm going to put this on 2 bits of grey board. And because of the gussets, there you go ladies, take a swig. We've got enough height to be able to do that. pop that under there. There we go. I need to find my the little enamel stickers. Right, so what have we got next? Okay, well, this bit here, if you've got some cut parts left over in your paper or whatever, I've just like added things in with a paper clip because that just looks pretty. And then I'll put Valentine's Sweetheart down there if I can find the words. There's Sweetheart. Don't worry about your pages popping up at the moment. They're going to do that for a little while until everything's kind of settled.
Until they learn to do what they're told.
Yeah, they need to learn to do what they're told. A bit like husbands, really.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
What was it you said in the car today that was so funny?
Oh.
What was it? It was quite amusing.
It was. You had to be there.
I think you probably
we
did.
Can't remember.
No.
It was that funny.
It was something to do with
Stuff.
relationships and men doing as they're told, wasn't it?
Oh.
Something about single men, wasn't it? Something. What was? Oh, I can't even remember now.
Apparently, Yes Dear is now one of their Take a Swig.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Right, I'm going to put some photo mats on there and then on here. Okay. Oh, drop that on the floor. Where's my glue would probably be quite a good one.
Where's my whatever?
Right, what have I got on here? Lots of tickets. I need to cut out some photo mats really before I can do all that. Right, February the 14th. What are you doing?
Nothing. I thought I'd use the eyes that aren't in the back of my head.
Why? I'm not doing anything. Right, that needs a train to be trained. And then on this side, I know I had some
Yeah, they're all complaining there's not enough Barner action tonight.
No, there isn't tonight because we're just decorating. Sorry.
I don't really make you have special things.
I did have it earlier.
Out.
Oh, it's all stuck to me now. wrapping stuff. Oh, that was a sticker. No wonder I can't find it. Right, well, you get the idea. I'm sure you can go off and finish this. I think there's some photos in the group somewhere. If you have a search on my name, you should be able to find the photos that go with this if you're stuck about decorating it and you want some ideas with what I've done. But that's pretty much our book done. So thank you ever so much for joining me for this one. We'll come back next week and do the mystery book, which I will try and get started. I might even start it this evening. But all in all, that's another one under our belt. So well done everybody for keeping up if you have.
Imagine a couple have passed out.
It completely shut down my Facebook now. No wonder I can't see anybody. Hang on, I'm totally in the wrong place here. There we go. Right, so we're good.
Good to go.
Thank you ever so much for joining me. I'm sorry it wasn't a good drinking night tonight.
I don't know, I was making their own rules up at the bit.
That's fine. It's probably best. And we'll come back next week and I'll show you what we're going to make. But in the meantime, do pop pictures of your books into the group, and I'll see you all soon. See you next Friday, in fact, hopefully, if I've done something by then. All right, have a lovely, lovely weekend all, and we'll see you soon. Lots of love. Bye.
Oh.